Good morning, folks. Got a couple gems for you this morning from New York City. Got a lady that goes to family court, disrupts business and gets kicked out again, and it's a very loud and obnoxious person. Her channel name has something to do with jewelry. I don't know. You might recognize her, you might not. I've never heard of her before. She seems pretty irrelevant. But anyway, let's check her out.
Well, this is a public space, okay? Sergeant Riccardi, this is a public space, and I have a right to record as a media company in a public space. And you have no right to tell me that I cannot be here because my business is in this building. So you have no right, and you're going live again.
Oh, sure. Threaten him with a good time. That'll stop him.
And you're going live again. Well, they were supposed to be helping me. And now this officer again is harassing me. This officer is harassing me again, and she's going live again because she's a foolish, immature, ignorant officer who continues to harass me when I come here to make my business, to take care of my business.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day. Besides, we both know I'm training to become a cage fighter.
All right? You have no right to tell me that I'm done. You have no right. You have no right.
We're going to go through the whole summons.
Did I commit a crime?
You are being
I'm saying, did I
disrespectful,
commit a
and
crime?
you are causing a
How?
scene
How?
where
Tell me
people are
how.
trying to get assistance. I'm telling you
When
that
did I
this-
do this?
All right, that's it. You turn
Okay,
this off.
there we go. I'm not being violent. I'm not
Okay,
being
then
violent.
let go of the
I'm not
phone.
being violent.
Let go of the phone.
Okay, take it easy.
Let go of the phone.
Take it easy. You're
Let go of the
going
phone.
live. Okay, don't break my phone.
Thank you.
Don't break my phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was in America. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was just wonderful. Let's go to another place that auditors never go, the post office, and see how she fares at the post office. I'm sure this is going to go great, so let's check it out.
Hello? Ma'am? Hello? I'm just inquiring about the federal law. Ma'am, can you come and talk to me? I'm asking for the supervisor to come back. Okay, why are you so jumpy about calling the police when I'm simply asking questions about...
You said I have a right.
Okay.
And you would continue on.
Yes, because as a media company, yes, I do have the right to record because you're denying me service. Okay, you're denying me. You said this will not be honored. Exactly.
This will be.
You said this authorization to hold the mail, which I consistently
You can keep
use. You said that this would not be honored.
That's not
Okay,
be honored. That will
right.
Be. This will be.
Right.
So
Okay,
you can
so
either open up a
I'm
PO
trying
box
to
here, or you can open a PO box at UPS, or you
I
can
am-
send it to your new address.
Right.
You can do it temporary or permanent, but this is what's going to be honored.
Okay, so this is temporary or permanent change of address. However, I'm not finished talking with you because you have no right to tell me, to try to force me to change my address when I'm telling you that my address is my permanent address and I could use my address as my mailing address. That's what I'm telling you. You're telling me that you can't get involved, but you're right smack in the middle. You're right smack in the middle of telling me. You're telling me, and I'm missing my mail. I want to make a formal complaint about my missing land.
Good Lord, this woman is definitely broken. Definitely broken. Must have been breathing in too much of that carbon emissions up there in New York City. I don't know. She's got her head stuck in a sewer grate and inhaled some bad fumes or something. There's something definitely wrong with this woman. Arguing at the post office about a change of address that she can't seem to comprehend what that means.
My missing mail. Okay, and I've done that. So can you check the record? Can you check the record? Okay, why are you refusing me service at this post office?
I am not going to check any record for 6575.
Okay, so who is in place? Who is the supervisor that is supposed to be in charge of my mail so that I can move forward with receiving my important mail from the courts? I am expecting important mail from the courts. And guess what? You just told me, ma'am, you just told me that this was a federal building and I don't have a right to record. Now,
okay. I get it now. The lady told her she couldn't record. That's what started her little rampage here. She has a total misunderstanding of the post office and how it pays its employees and all that, just like every other frauditor. I think they actually know how it works, but they just choose to play ignorant, you know, so they can make a video and holler and scream at people with no accountability.
now that's what you said.
1, 2, 3, 4 people are right here. They're not. That's not.
All right, okay, so I'll ask you again.
No.
Do I have the? Do you think that I have the right to record? Because I can show you the law that says I have a right to record you.
Okay, that's enough. I've seen enough post office audits that I know this is going to be stupid, so I'm going to go right to the end to see if she gets kicked out or not.
My ID is in full effect. I'm showing you an official ID, and I did not deny them my ID. I showed them my ID. I said, look, the landlord has no right to tell you all that I don't live there when I'm facing a court, when I have an open court case over this property.
The more you know. So apparently she's in a court case over the property. She's probably poaching in there. She's probably one of those, you know, nobody's living there, so it's my house now kind of gals. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. She's living someplace she's not supposed to be living. She's a squatter. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know that for a fact, but that's my guess.
It's been going on and on and on. And this is the first time that they threatened to call the police. You know why? Because not that they don't like me.
It is because they don't like you, because you're very annoying. You're absolutely wasting everyone's time. So shut up and get out.
They said it in the hole now. It's a crazy.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do if they are supposed... No, I'm not coming down right now. I don't feel like leaving right now. I want to cool off. I want to cool off right here because this is a public space and I get to enjoy it just as much as everybody else, including the workers that work here.
Okay, she goes around hassling people because she enjoys it, and she's going to stand there and cool off and enjoy it like everybody else who goes around bothering people. That makes sense. That's logical. She never went back to the counter. She stood around talking about how her rights had been violated for about a minute and a half, and then she left. But yeah, I think she's squatting someplace. That's why she's not getting her mail. The landlord said she doesn't live here. I'd never leased this place to her. She just moved in and now she won't leave. And I have no idea who she is. Anyway, we're not done with her yet. One more. She goes to the Social Security office. And we all know they have their own rules and regulations and laws about filming inside of the Social Security office because by its very nature, everything in there is private information. Let's see how she handles that scene.
Information. Yeah, sure. Okay, now, I told you several times, I was in the waiting room. Yeah. You're telling me that I was not waiting. That's what you're telling me. That is what you're telling me. You're telling me that I was not waiting. Right. Excuse me?
Are you recording me?
Do I not have a right to record this? Okay, so...
No, you absolutely do not have a right to record inside of a Social Security Administration building. And most Social Security buildings are leased from private landowners who own the land the Social Security office is on. It happens all over the country all the time. So you're on private property at a public institution that does not allow recording ever inside the building. Very simple. Look it up.
Is this a public building? Is that are you calling the police? Okay. Okay. So is this a public building, sir? This is the department. This is the Department of Social. Okay, those are your rules, right? Here's the rules. Okay, so here are the rules. The rules are the photography and videography prohibited. warning photography. And sir, can you please let me know if this is a public building?
I think she just read the regulations right there about filming, and you can't do it. What does being a public building have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with it. It's the Social Security Administration. It's a federal institution on private property, most likely.
Hello, because they're denying me service in the Department of Social Security. That's what they're doing right now. And I want to know why. This is a problem.
Ernesty, how many times I have to tell you, you can't go around breaking windows. It's against the law.
Let's lock him up. Come on. Let go of me. Sheriff, tell him to take his hands off me.
Take your hands off, Father Barney.
I need to know who the supervisor is. Ma'am, can you please let me know who was the supervisor here? Because I'm being denied service here. Can you please let me know who the supervisor is? Okay, this is an emergency because this is an emergency, and I'm asking for your supervisor.
Purpose of mission? To prevent Earth civilization from destroying itself before it can mature into a peaceful society.
Now, we're not going to take that long. We're almost done.
This is an emergency, and I'm asking for a supervisor. This is not a normal circumstance. I'm interrupting you right now because of an emergency. That's what I'm telling you.
Nobody cares about your made-up imaginary emergency that you're not having while you're standing in the middle of a federal institution. Nobody cares.
Okay. Here he goes, the one that started the problem. Yes.
Please don't put your phone down.
Okay, is this a public building?
And just like that, her video ended for no reason. It just ended right there. So we didn't get to see whether she got drug out or not. But anyways, yeah, she got a thing about squatting and mail and welfare office and Social Security office, and nobody knows. Nobody knows what goes on through her mind here. This little mind in New York City. Boy, they got some wild ones up there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay.